In January 2024, almost 6 million people lived in Denmark. Out of them, 724,681 people were born in another country and thus considered an immigrant in Denmark. The young people, aged between 15 to 29, represents more than a fifth of the immigrants in the country. So, how does Denmark integrate these people?
I was 19 years old when the war has started in Ukraine. This is when I decided to come to Denmark. I already spoke English at this point, so I could help newly arrived Ukrainian refugees and then other refugees as well.
Sophia works as an intern at Defunk, a nationwide non-profit organization. They focus on creating communities and activities for young refugees and people with minority backgrounds.
Because it's very easy to feel isolated. So this is when the community comes in handy and you can talk to people, you can look at them, they can bring you back to the reality. So I think this was the most important part for me. Volunteering is exactly that. I talk to the people that come, that share my problems, and then I talk to people who don't have these problems and they are willing to help. So we all help each other.
For Sophia, the food community is more than just a weekly cooking event. The dinners arranged by Defunk are free and open to everyone who wants to join, with the food as a way to bring communities together.
This is essentially what gives you so much freedom of action, because you come to the kitchen, you can join the cooking, you can just talk to people, you can just be actually silent, but just be surrounded by different kinds of people, and then you eat together, and then you're not hungry anymore. You become so warm to other people, so you just keep going and you keep talking and finding out about each other. This is the place that is open for everyone. So basically this is not when Danish volunteers come all together and cook for the refugees. And our volunteers don't come to the organization because they want to help refugees. This is not the aim. They come to build a network with the same people as they are. The people who came from a conflict or from the war, it makes them feel that they are not just refugees and they don't need help. They actually have a lot of power, a lot of skills that they can use, and they just need to find more connections to use the skills for.
Learning the Danish language is another way to get integrated in Denmark. In 2023, the second biggest group to take Danish classes were people aged between 18 and 29. Some practice Danish by attending language cafes, where learners can talk while socializing and bonding with native speakers.
I think it's just a great idea to practice my Danish, because here it comes both people that are Danish, and then we come also people that are Spanish or from a Latin-speaking country, and we can exchange each other language. As a foreigner coming to Denmark, it's quite lucky because they understand and have a high level of English, but at the end, not knowing their language is still a barrier. So when you really learn the language, you can integrate better, you can make friends, Danish friends, also easier.
The language cafe can help me to improve my Danish skills and also to meet new people. It's a very nice environment, it's super friendly and easygoing.
We have a small bell that we ring when the 5 minutes that a conversation usually lasts, when that is over. And people usually are still talking when the bell is ringing, and they don't want to move because they feel good talking to another person. It's like a big community in a way. I give back. Other people have helped me, and I give back by helping people learn Danish. And then maybe in the future they will be helping other people learn Italian or Spanish or whatever language it might be.
When helping immigrants finding their feet in Denmark, NGOs such as Defunk and initiatives like the Language Café plays a big role in the integration process. For the participants, these volunteer-driven events create entryways into the Danish community.
I think of integration as a huge bouquet in your hands. So you bring your own flowers and then you pick the flowers here in Denmark and you also put them together. So you can identify and you can relate to both. Or maybe then you can also pick some Spanish flowers, or you can pick some Syrian flowers, and then you just become this mix of different culture, and you can just live in peace with that.